Hello. This is Fireside Pride 2024, and we have got our next run ready for you. So let's give it up for Jupi with Muramasa Rebirth.
Hi everyone, I'm Jupi, also known as Cute Thankies, and welcome to Muramasa Rebirth. Today I'm accompanied by my beautiful co-commentator, Lucifer9783.
Hi, thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, so I'm going to be quickly presenting Muramasa Rebirth because lots of things to talk about. Basically, it's a remake of the original Muramasa the Demon Blade that released on Wii, but this time on PS Vita. And it's going to be great, especially because it contains new stories, DLC stories, ones that you have probably never seen before because a lot of them were only they were never shown on marathons, and we recently got this run on its marathon debut, so it's still pretty unknown. But with this, I'm gonna quickly go and set the things up, and we're gonna start with Demon Cat, also known as Okoi, any percent. And with this, I think we're good on countdown. So I will be counting down 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so Muramasa Rebirth, basically big action platforming game. Well, platforming, barely any platforming in this vanillaware game, but basically we play as a cat. Who wouldn't want that?
With this adorable little tortoiseshell cat.
Yeah, so basically we play as this kitty who is currently traveling with her mistress, who is on a mission given by her parents to make good relations with other dignitaries in this Edo era game. Unfortunately, she got assassinated. A bit unfortunate, but unfortunately, Mike happened to be here and decided to do the vengeance by drinking the blood of her mistress. And this led to Mike having very great powers, as you can see. Powers that I will let Lucifer explain while I'm dealing with this boss fight.
Right, so we start off the gameplay of the speedrun proper with right into a boss fight. We're fighting these two assassins that were sent to kill Okoi and her brother, who we were traveling with. And by Mike drinking the blood of Okoi as she is dying, Mike has become a Nekomata, which are a type of Japanese, a type of cat demon in Japanese folklore. And they are very powerful, very very sharp claws, as you can see. Jupi ripping these two. These two men to shreds. Throughout this run, we will be seeing the two main forms, which are Okoi and Mike. Okoi is much more human in her cat girlness, and Mike is much more cat in her cat girlness. We won't do a lot of fighting with Mike, mostly as a whenever Okoi is out of commission. But we also do have the Avatar, this big, giant cat head that breathes blue fire. Each of Mike and Okoi have their own super forms, and Mike's is the Avatar. We don't use Okoi's super form, that is the monster cat, during the speedrun. It's just not as good as Avatar, so we will be preferencing Avatar over Monster Cat when we choose to use those super forms.
Didn't want to do the setup. It's okay. We can make up with this.
Excuse me.
But yeah, right now, mostly fighting. We're going to be trying to deal as much damage as we can while the samurais have their blades broken, as you can just see right now. Those samurais basically just want to return to their blade because it's their protection. As you can see, they immediately went into blade mode because otherwise they would be in danger. We can also note that Muramasa's life system is very peculiar. You basically see multiple life bars on screen. The orange one is the main one. It is actually what determines their actual life. But basically, to deal damage to the orange bar, you need to deal an entire damage of the yellow bar. I'm not on the good character. Yes, okay. I got one of the two. Last one should be coming very quickly. I do not want to use my Yai attack. Okay.
There it is. Very well done, Jupi, on those two assassins.
Yeah. And so with this, we escaped death. Let's say a second death. But despite this, our quest is not ending because, as you can see, the person who was also with the two assassins is fearing that something might gone awry. Otherwise, Mike, also known as Okoi now, is traveling through the country. Nothing weird here. Little triangles on the head. It's just a new fashion. You know, nobles, they like fashion. Do not look at the tails behind her back.
No, pay no attention to the tails behind the kimono.
Yeah.
And now
it would be so rude as to see the derriere of the young lady.
We now begin the one of the two big traversal sections of the run. We go the wrong way at first just to get a quick little save there, which will pay off later because we can revert to where we last saved using a consumable item. And now I think we should talk about random encounters, because in Muramasa there are random encounters with various parties, yokai, and some human forces. Those monks there are an okay fight to have. They can drop spirit restoring items, so we typically will fight them. Spirit,
it's a low percentage, but it happens.
Spirit being the blue bar beside each of the names of our forms.
Okay. Right now, Mike skipped. Oh, no!
No Mike skip. Mike is very small, and when those toads jump higher over Mike, Okoi would normally get clipped regardless, but Mike is low enough to the ground that you can get under it and save a little bit of time that way.
Okay, that kappa is not being... Come on!
These kappa are not being cooperative.
No.
That is unfortunate. At least it's not toads.
Yeah, I was afraid of toads.
Toads can spawn on this screen here with the flowing water. We typically don't want to see them because they are quite sturdy. Oh,
yeah.
There we go.
Weird thing being behind the ninja and not in front of him.
The toads are quite sturdy and annoying to get into attack range with. They will jump around a bunch. These shinobi here have a chance of dropping smoke bombs, which we sadly did not see. Smoke bombs are a consumable item to escape from combat, and we enjoy greatly the opportunity to escape from combat if we don't like the fight that we're on.
Whoops. Okay.
We also see here right now a full screen encounter where instead of locking the screen to basically the horizontal position where it is, the entire room is an encounter, and we can just leave out the exits during those. So those encounters are more a display of platforming skill rather than combat skill. These little goblins are...
Yeah, they're very rare. Very rare, very annoying. Also, missing the platforms somehow.
Ooh.
Yeah. But we're coming on to something that is another item that's going to be very important in the run.
Mhm.
I hope you're hungry, because Vanillaware games are known for food, and basically this is what we're getting.
Yes. We buy 7 cabbages from this merchant here, as well as a recipe for cabbage stew. Now, you may be wondering, why 7 cabbages? And it's just, we routed it out. 7 is the maximum that you will need during the speedrun. Okay. And now we do a little bit of training, which is our skill tree sort of deal. Oh, swordsman. With these swordsmen, like most swordsmen in this game, block all attacks while their blades are intact.
Yes.
So, ooh, Magatama, lovely. So while their blades are intact, damage is dealt to the blade, and then once the blade is broken, damage is dealt to the person wielding the blade. These shinobi on the kites have a very rude habit of exploding. Luckily, Jupi was able to get around that. The strength boost from that cabbage stew is very clearly paying off.
Yeah.
Jupi is making a very short work of the enemies that she is fighting now. And until that strength boost runs out, we will be benefiting greatly from its bonuses.
Yeah. Right now, we're traversing all the way to go to Musashi, and we're gonna gain one last item that is very important for the run. But once it's done, there's not much to say other than we're going to our next boss, and is gonna be a pain. But right now, we got the bronze mirror, which very useful because it's gonna be used right after the next boss.
Yeah, the bronze mirror being the consumable item I alluded to earlier that lets us return to our previous save location, our previous shrine that we saved at, which we did at the start of this platforming segment.
They really have the terrible sense of timing coming when I don't have my EI attack. Oh, and not even giving me a Magatama for the...
Oh, so rude.
Yeah. But with this, there's going to be more traveling. I think we can totally go for... Do you want to add something?
Yes, I wanted to describe the EI attack, because we call it EI, but it's this full-screen attack that does quite a bit of damage to everything. It's on a timer.
Yeah. It goes back with souls, and comes a little bit faster with souls and everything, but otherwise, yeah. Dijon, do you have anything to share with us?
Yes. This is Fireside Pride 2024, and we are raising money for Point of Pride. Point of Pride is a trans-led 501c3 nonprofit organization providing life-changing access and life-saving affirmation to trans folks in need of health and wellness care via financial aid and direct support.
Amazing. Please donate. It would be of great use.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Swords, not kappa. You love to see it.
Yeah. Yes, in Musashi, a lot of kappas tend to appear. Also, I gambled with not taking food, but it helped. We got a Magatama for our pain. No, we're good. Okay, so we're gonna do another set of shopping right now.
Another little quick shop. Yep. We buy a pair of mantis gauntlets, which are some equipment. They give us +4 strength. When our strength is currently at 6, so that is quite an increase.
Yeah.
Also, if you were not aware, the strength boost given by the cabbage stew is a +15, so we're boosting our stats very high.
Oh, it is
today is Samurai Day.
Quite a tremendous bonus when you take into account how low our strength is normally.
Okay, and now I'm gonna get very close to the boss zone, the DLC zone, because unfortunately, unlike the original game's zone, those are kind of didn't mesh well with the maps, so they had to be added creatively, let's say.
Ooh.
Okay, but at this point, we can do a little story time because Okoi at this point. Oh, I'm very happy. Bomb, let's go. But at this point, Okoi has finally reached Musashi, which is the residence of Lord Tsunakama. And basically, this was the lord that was, she was supposed to be making good relations with on the order of her father. And despite everything that has happened, Lord Wakamiya and his, mooks, including Shigematsu, third boss, maybe? I don't know. I'm teasing. Or Pig. I'm doing terrible with Pig today.
Oof. Oh dear.
Yeah. But yeah, so right now Wakamiya is pretty angry at us. I would be too if my plans were, done in by dastardly, those dastardly teens that, if they weren't there, kind of like the Scooby-Doo gang, meddlesome cat girl.
Meddling kids. Yeah.
I noticed the food. Unfortunately, we do not know how much time the food stays on. It's a mix of randomness.
Yeah, there's a random element to it.
But you know what? It leads to more beautiful food arts from Vanillaware. If you were not aware, Vanillaware are known for being very good at depicting food in video games. Every game of theirs features food in some way. Okay, last one. Can we get another? No.
That is a shame.
Yeah, we got one smoke bomb for 3 Mogatamas. That's not bad. We would love to see a second one. But unfortunately, it's at the whims of the RNG. Well, the RNG is giving me the fights. Let's see if it gives me the drops.
We are getting a lot of random encounters today. Wow.
Yeah. This doesn't usually happen. I should mention.
No. Don't forget to do some training before our next boss.
Yeah. Oh. I don't know what's happening. I'm getting a fight every screen. Yeah, so this RNG is like one of the biggest reasons why the run can be very variable. There's also RNG in the second boss and a little bit in the third boss, but the second boss is very annoying and can be very difficult. Also, those Onis are being very mean right now, playing around me. Yeah. Okay. But with this, we're closing in on the next boss fight. Anything else while we are just walking around in those beautiful sceneries?
Well, did you know that if you donate to Point of Pride through us, you can pick not only an incentive, but also a poll or bid war. Right now, we have Princess Peach Showtime Save Mr. Mustache sitting at $44 out of 150 raised. And we've also got a few options that can be picked for Backpack Hero, such as Purse's outfit, CR8's outfit, and Satchel's outfit. And also outfit choices for Princess Peach Showtime.
Nice.
We are just about to enter the second boss.
So more story time. So we finally managed to bring the teapot to Lord Tsunakama as a sign of goodwill. Unfortunately, we also learned that Okoi's dad is dead
Oh no.
from mysterious causes. Maybe something like a blade going through him. But this continues to fuel Mike's vengeance, and basically she's looking for power, and so she's gonna enlist the power, the knowledge of a very nice Tanuki. Very nice is a joke. Obviously, he attacks us because he wants to be left alone and not be swarmed by a catgirl. But with this, I'm gonna let Lucifer explain this boss because it's a big pain, and I'm gonna need to focus.
Yeah. We begin this first phase. We have a giant monster reaching out of the clouds to attack us, and also these lovely heads that are spitting blue fireballs at us. We can only damage the cloud demon, and the heads are just, ants to get in our way.
Yeah. They themselves do not deal damage, but their blue flames deal damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and that is our first
setup. Okay.
First attack phase, and now a damage phase against Danzaburo himself. Danzaburo is a menace.
He's a danger to society.
This second phase here, we have a very large head that is slamming down from the sky, and we also have two Shirime, which is a yokai from Japanese folklore. That name translates to butt eye, and they do in fact have eyes in their butts.
Very literal.
We have defeated the big giant head, and now we are working through these Shirime.
Gonna try to get the other one, who seems to have left the area to stay alone.
Yes, we want to sort of defeat these evenly, because once one of the Shirime has been defeated, the other one, its yellow bar refills, and it becomes large, like that.
Okay, I'm glad I managed to juggle him.
Yeah. So we want it to be on its last yellow bar, and then take care of it like that. Now that these ones are defeated, another damage phase against Danzaburo himself. He will also sometimes transform into a giant bell to protect himself somewhat.
I didn't want to do this, but I'm gonna have to do it because he broke the bar, but it's okay. It happens.
Yeah. The blue bars below the names of our protagonist at the top of the screen there are the spirit gauges, and as they are depleted they can be depleted by being hit by attack. And if they are completely depleted, that blade in the main game does not do and not do nearly enough damage, so we are encouraged by the game to switch forms. Now that we are back to Okoi, we can really start putting the pain to these two Rokurokubi, these long-necked demons. With the man here has a giant Oni club and is slamming it into the ground and creating these shockwaves. Those shockwaves are not particularly health damaging, but they are greatly spirit damaging.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna take a safety Magatama if they will let me.
Yeah. Ooh. Don't want to break the blade again.
Yeah, this is why I actively take damage instead of blocking attacks, because otherwise I'm gonna be putting myself in danger.
Yeah.
But they're not being nice today.
Oh, they are being very mean.
I'm gonna take care of the lady. She seems to be more agreeable. In fact, she just, disappeared.
just sort of took it. These these Rokurokubi can only be damaged by their heads, and with their long, stretchy necks, they are very difficult to pin down. And we have finally our last damage phase against Danzaburo himself. A couple more health bars of bullying this poor, innocent Tanuki who just wanted to be left alone. And we will be finished with this encounter.
Okay. He is being okay today. I wish he wouldn't have done this terrible thing, but earlier.
Yeah.
But also, the second phase went better than I expected, so we'll say it's 75% happy. But with this, Okoi has finally gained the attention and the respect from Danzaburo. She so deserved, and so he is ready to teach her. Unfortunately, she is not equipped to do Tanuki transformation, if you know the lore.
Yes, Tanuki have a very very specific source of their powers, and Okoi does not have that specific source.
Yeah. To make up for it, Danzaburo offers us a elixir of, I wouldn't say dubious nature, but it does some very weird things depending on which type of mindset you're currently in. Now, obviously, if you're in the nice mindset, you want to do good, you are looking for enlightenment. Let's say you are basically on a quest for enlightenment. Well, that drink will help you reach that. It will grant you bliss and understanding of the world. Whereas if you are a little bit full of the vengeance, things get a bit dire.
It still grants you phenomenal increase in power, but at the cost of slowly eating away your sanity and becoming a monster with eyes fully clouded by rage. So, goals, I guess.
I mean, Catgirls is already goals, so you're telling me I can get wrathful?
Wrathful Catgirls, we love it.
Yeah, sign me in.
Also, those Tengu just there had a lovely little drop of some Blessed Sake, which is a very powerful healing item, which might come in handy later in this run.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm pressing the buttons too fast because I'm thinking I have Avatar, which is not the case yet. Now I do. Okay. Last one. And we let the explosions go.
Sadly, no more smart bombs.
Yeah. Those shinobis with the white outfits explode when they are killed. So, very dangerous to stay next to them because explosions do break your spirit gauge very fast. But to explain what we're currently doing, we're now going to load Wakamiya directly because, killing our dad is already, killing our mistress is already very difficult. But now killing our dad, that requires direct action,
We mad.
Yeah, we mad. And so this is why we decided on actually going to his compound and attacking him. But, we can go with a more subtle technique that we'll see later. But right now, we're on our way. There's going to be more fighting, more going through things. I'm very swamped with encounters today.
I would maybe consider even maybe a smoke bomb for a kappa fight like this.
Especially since my food now ended.
Yeah.
Food has a terrible tendency of disappearing just before, a fight or right at the start of a fight. Oh my god, then not being nice. Okay.
Oh.
There's a couple of screens of like full screen encounters, so I think I'm gonna be fine. We'll see. I'm gonna be gambling because everyone loves to gamble on if you need to eat or not. That's a joke. Please eat if you need to. And I see that I did good of not eating immediately because now there's another big screen of things right now, and so it's not useful to eat foods because it will just be wasted.
Yep. Now we could eat food.
Yeah, I'm gonna use this now at this moment because sometimes they let you have a little moment. Okay, and with this, there's gonna be more fighting, more traveling, so we can totally go for more data. Oh, hi, Magatama. We could go for more messages. 2.
Wow.
So yeah, Dijon, whenever you want.
Absolutely. I would just like to remind everybody about Point of Pride. They are a 501c3 trans-led nonprofit organization who serve tens of thousands of people in all 50 states and 100 plus countries by providing access
Sorry.
gender-affirming health and wellness services.
Sorry,
go ahead.
No, I didn't recognize that one shinobi was staring me down the arena. But yeah, you can go on if there's any donations as well.
It's all good. But the donations we do get will go to Point of Pride's various support programs, such as their HRT Access Fund, which is a scholarship-like program that provides 12 months of free medical care for trans folks seeking gender-affirming hormone replacement therapy, HRT, via Point of Pride's telehealth partners.
We got another smoke bomb. That was very.
That is.
I'm a little sad, but now we have enough smoke bombs to basically just go through the things. Also, I let myself explode. Not a good thing. Yeah. So now if we have any encounters, I'm just gonna smoke bomb, and then we're gonna be reaching the final boss.
Yeah.
Although, am I gonna get really? So I overestimated everything. So I guess no smoke bombs used today. But it's okay. We do have a surplus of souls, so we're gonna just
do
go
a bunch
for
of
it.
training.
Yeah.
We now have entered Lord Wakamiya's estate. And after a dialogue here between him and Shigematsu, we now take control of Shigematsu, and we are talking to our lovely staff, this strange maiden who appeared all of a sudden, and Lord Wakamiya himself. Now, Lord Wakamiya has decided, against all logic, to invite this new young woman into his bedchambers, which is going to go great for him.
Ruffle cat girl.
And now we fight Shigematsu. Shigematsu, like other blade-wielding enemies, guards against attacks while his blade is intact. But unlike other blade-wielding enemies, Shigematsu does not guard his back. So you are always able to get damage in on him, even if his blade is still intact. And Jupi will be taking advantage of that when it suits her during this encounter.
Okay. He is being nice today. I say this as I know he can. This fight can go very awry.
Oh yeah, definitely. With other blade wielding enemies, like Shigematsu. Yeah, that was wild.
That was close.
They will pull out
please.
fresh blades every so often. Oh, very nice.
Let's go!
Now we got the EI attack that kills all of his reinforcements and also does damage to Shigematsu because he decided, oh, he's going to stick around.
Yeah. What will this cat girl do in front of 6 enemies? Oh no!
Yes.
You mean she's going to kill them all?
In one fell swoop?
More likely than you think.
As you can see here, blade wielding enemies will occasionally just pull out a fresh blade, so resets all of your hard work in breaking their blades. And
is he gonna do 2 for 2? Yes!
Oh, yes! Oh,
Let's
wonderful!
Go.
Now we have eight slightly stronger reinforcements, and with that, there are no more reinforcements. It's just Okoi versus Shigematsu.
Yeah, so right now I'm just gonna continue bullying the boy. Try to deal as much damage as I can. There will not be any more reinforcement sequences like this, so it's actually a good time to just start dumping all of the damage I can do. Although he just decided to dodge everything. What a rude man!
Wow. Why?
Now, unfortunately, we have Magatamas to spare, so I can afford to be a bit more, dangerous.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
Although I will not enjoy being attacked by Ghost. Sorry, just bullying a boy.
Yeah, it is spectacular to see those incredibly long combos. Ooh,
yeah, there is a thing with Muramasa in having strings of combos that you can easily continue. What I do here is I basically do a set of 3 combos and then a slide attack, also known as a net dash, which basically makes it so that you just travel very fast in one direction, and you can basically cross up for those knowledgeable with FGC turns. And basically, it makes it so that you deal much more, a lot of damage very fast.
Also, we are on Shigematsu's last life bar. We are coming up on time. Once that bar is
sorry,
depleted.
I need to focus.
Yep. Oh.
Okay, he has decided to just beat everything.
Ooh,
time will come very soon once I deal the last damage on Shigematsu here. Thankfully, he is not guarding himself anymore, and time!
Woo. GG.
Thank you. Woo.
Very well done there, Jupi. That was a fantastic Shigematsu.
Yeah. Oh.
Can I read
Shigematsu
off
was very nice.
Please.
we have a $10 donation from Squares who says, donating since my good friend Jupi is speedrunning in the marathon and also to support fellow LGBTQIA plus folks.
Hi, Squares. Thank you
Hi,
for the donation.
Squares. Thank you.
Yeah. Do we have a final time? Because that was... I don't know how good it is.
Let me see if I can find that. I'm
But in the
seeing
meantime...
3817?
Yeah, that's not bad. It totally matches up with what happened with Iran. Multiple moments where I was wondering why we did have so many boss like fights. So it's totally fine. This would have been not the best, but hey, I'm still happy despite everything. Just to mention, world record is like 4 minutes faster, so it's a lot of time to save. But yeah. But with all of this, I think that everyone deserves to dance. So we're gonna get to the dance. We're gonna quickly go to the end of the story and enjoy a little nice cat dance because I always promise this in my submissions, and I think that everyone deserves the cat dance. So let's go with there. So quickly to explain what's happening, Okoi, unfortunately, despite having killed Shigematsu, is still very angry and still thinks that everyone is out to get her because vengeance doesn't stop when you are not in the perfect state of mind. And this leads to her being basically tracked by demon hunters. And if you've played this game before, you might recognize this demon hunter. That's right, it's Jinkuro, the character who takes over Momohime's body and basically does all of the events of the main game. Now, if you don't know about the story right now, as Okoi unfortunately leaves with haste because she has had her tails cut from Jinkuro. She does curse him, and that supposedly is triggering the events of the main game. So continuity. We like it. But with all of this, Okoi's life is no longer one of vengeance. It is one of calm, of serenity, and, well, there's still a little bit of mischief involved.
She has lovely little cat friends in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Even that old Wizencat we didn't talk about, but basically was also a victim of Shigematsu. So, we avenged her in some way. But anyway, with all of this, Suzu, Okoi, now known as Suzu, is allowed to relax and to enjoy life. And what better thing to enjoy life than to do a little cat dance?
Yeah. Oh, they all dance so pretty.
Yeah. Danzaburo was advocating for just dancing and, not bothering with human matters. I think we should all do that. Let's just wind down. But I would say let's wind down while still watching some runs because with all of this, I'm done. The run is done now, and yeah, not much to say other than that.
All right, well, thank you for that run.
Yeah. I should probably do some shout outs. I want to shout out the Muramasa the Demon Blade community, who has always tried to bring this game to more marathons. This game is amazing, be it Momohime or any of the other stories, except Arashimaru. You do not want to see Arashimaru. I tried, it's awful. I would also like to thank Lucifer for being here and commentating my run. Yeah,
of course, it's wonderful to be here.
Yeah, and we will also be back tomorrow at almost the same time because I'm going to be running another run for Fireside Pride. So I hope you're excited. It's going to be Fate. Lots of things to say about Fate. I won't say more. But yeah, thank you for allowing us to showcase those beautiful games.
All right, thank you so much, and just remember, this is Fireside Pride 2024. If you'll want to stick around because up next we've got a randomizer coding showcase with Lady Ariana. So don't go anywhere.